Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time? Alexa, what's the time?
It's 6:41 p.m.
Alexa, the weather this evening?
This evening, you can expect showers with temperatures around 13 degrees.
Right guys, there's been nothing wrong with my internet. The reason I've been offline for 4 hours is because I've been having a rest on my sofa. I also had to write a letter to the NatWest Bank asking for my deed poll document where I changed my name from Ginestra to Crystal. The NatWest Bank in London have got my deed poll. I want to get a driving licence, a provisional driving licence, and I also want to get a passport. Now I can't get a passport without the original deed poll document, which I handed over to the NatWest Bank in Chatham some years ago. I don't even know if they've still got it. Right, so I spent ages compiling a letter, a handwritten letter, and I posted it in the Rochester post box by Costa Coffee. Not here, because we haven't got a post box here. I had to walk near the cathedral, which I did earlier on this afternoon. So I've taken a slight walk around Rochester, where the castle is, the outside of it, and I've posted a letter to the NatWest Bank in Spitalfield in London. I think it's Spitalfield or something like that, because I've just written my diary up for today. Right. And I wrote their address. 250 Bishopsgate, Spitalfields in London. It's nice to see that the Queen, Her Majesty the Queen, is back on her feet again. Well done. Long may Queen Elizabeth reign. So I've written in my diary, on the way back home from posting my letter, I went in the Co-op again to get a feast lolly, and there was a woman, because I mean you do describe people, a woman with a bob in her hair and a large nose with a gold Buckingham Palace bag going into the Co-op before me. So I got a feast lolly, came out, it's around 4 o'clock this afternoon. I went out to post my letter, and I went into the Co-op for the feast lolly, came back to my flat, and that was it. But it's very, very hot in this flat, very hot. I'm pleased to say I can't smell cannabis this afternoon, but there is a reek of garlic. Somebody has added a very, very strong amount of garlic to their dinner, and it's wafting through the window, and it's made Max go to sleep actually. I've got to take him out in about half an hour, and he's gone to sleep. It's actually so strong, it's making my eyes water. Someone has put a really large amount of garlic in their Tuesday night dinner. Right, so I've been writing my diary up for Tuesday, 17th of May. I rang my mum, Jennifer, in the Co-op this afternoon as well. I rang my mum up, so she's fine. She said she was going to have a rest. And normally, I'm so pleased my mum, is having a rest, because she hasn't been ringing me on the phone so much. In fact, I rang my mother this morning because I was actually worried about my mother, because usually every single day she rings me first thing in the morning. And you worry when someone doesn't ring you when they normally ring you every day, you worry about them. So I rang my mother up, and she said she felt faint and tired yesterday and not very well, and she was having a rest. So this evening, it's very, very warm. And I'm on the first floor. I live on the first floor. I don't really sit on the balcony in the evening because of obviously the noise upstairs. was a very, very funny thing that happened. So the dog started barking earlier on, and the kids upstairs were barking like dogs. So all the dogs were barking, and the kids were barking upstairs. It was quite funny. The smell has made Max go to sleep. It's made my eyes water. I'm not angry. I'm far from angry. I'm actually very tired myself. So the girl over there is sat with the double of the man that came up to me at the co-op and asked me to go out for a coffee. So she sat drinking wine with an older man. In fact, she's got two blokes in there. I think she lives in there with two men. I live by myself. I have got a non-alcoholic bottle of wine, but I don't feel like drinking by myself, to be honest. I'm fumigated with the garlic. Well, I need to fumigate the garlic smell. It's actually come into the flat and it's gone in every room. I'm actually okay. I'm going to put the telly on later after I've taken Max out. And as I said, there's no problem with my internet. You know, all this street has got internet, I expect. Mine's been working all day. And I've been speaking to Scott on Facebook Dating, and somebody messaged me, and I can't message them back, that I look like a very nice lady. Thank you so much. I did like that message, even though I can't answer you back. Right, because I noticed on Androgyny's messages that her internet has gone off and her street, and Steve has commented, good, best news I've heard all week. Right guys, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening by myself, and I am a woman and I always have been. And we'll see if Scott, who wants to meet me next week, does. And I'll see you later. Oh, he's from Essex, by the way.